Do you recognise this man?
No comment.
What about this one?
No comment.
Okay. Let me make this easy for all of us, because you're really starting to waste my time. These two men here say they know you. They say you're part of an organised crime unit dealing with prostitutes and illegal escorting. We've been trying to find this OCG for some time now, in connection with a group of missing and potentially very vulnerable women.
I don't know these guys. I've got nothing to do with all this. I met them once at a nightclub.
Now we're getting somewhere. Which nightclub?
Club Lux on Mill Lane.
When?
I don't know, about 2 months ago.
What happened when you met them?
They said they needed a translator. I'm half Dutch. So they offered me $150 just to sit on a meeting. They said it'd take no longer than 10 minutes. I thought that's easy money. They took me to this room at the back of the club and there was a guy who was tied to a chair.
Go on.
I said I didn't like the look of this and I wanted to leave. They stuck a gun to my head and they made me sit down.
What was the meeting about?
They were asking him questions about the whereabouts of some women. Women that they were selling for sex. They wanted to find them and they thought this Dutch guy knew where they were.
Did they know where they were?
No. He said he didn't.
Then what happened?
And they shot him.
Listen. We need to find those women, Mr. Mendez. And whether you like it or not, we're going to need your help.
What's the time now?
8 minutes past.
Fuck's sake.
Don't worry, he'll be here.
Do you really think this is a good idea anyway?
We've come this far. We can't back out now.
Yes we can, Josh. Look, there are other ways to make money. I'll go down the bookie store and put a bet on. I'm feeling lucky.
What do we do with all the gear then?
I don't know. Flush it down the toilet?
You expect me to flush £5 worth of coke down the toilet? Are you mad? We need this money. Mum needs this money. Now more than ever.
I know, but I just feel there are easier and better ways of getting some money together. I got no back I could sell.
Do you really think that's going to solve all our problems? Get Mum out of that place and start a new life. A bike. You could get 20 quid max worth of that piece of shit. What are you scared of?
I'm scared of getting caught, Josh, and going to prison.
But we won't. I haven't told anyone our real names. Nobody knows where we live. Look, we meet him here, we do the handover, and then that's it.
Okay.
Think of the fresh start we'll have with all that money. We've come this far, Bill. We can't back out now. Right, that's him coming now. Just stick to the plan, okay?
Does your mum know you're here?
No, I didn't want to worry her.
Well, she might guess something's changed in 9 months' time.
Yeah. And we'll tell her. Eventually.
Don't worry. Everything's gonna be fine.
I just always imagine having kids one day. I used to love playing with my dolls. I would push them around in their prams and in the garden and wrap them up in little blankets and rock them to sleep. I even used to pretend that Mark Owen was their dad.
You're joking.
No, I'm serious. I used to pretend that he was there, taking care of the babies with me, and then we'd have dinner together in the evening, out in the garden, while the baby was sleeping.
Wow, Mark Owen. I used to be more of a Robbie fan myself.
It sounds so cliche to talk about it now, but it was just always part of the plan, you know? I never imagined not having them one day. But this, I never imagined it happening like this.
Just because it's not part of the plan doesn't mean it's not going to be okay.
If there really is a baby in there, how am I going to do this on my own?
Anna, you're not on your own. You've got me. And your mum and all your other friends.
I just don't think I'm strong enough.
But you are. Anna, you've got this.
Really?
Really.
And Richmond.
We're here for you.
Well, thanks for coming, guys. I thought it'd be best that, we discuss this in person rather than over WhatsApp.
I agree.
Let's make this quick, yeah? I've got a PT session at 8.
Good to see you've got your priorities in order as usual.
Well, this is hardly an urgent matter, is it?
Mum's health is always an urgent matter, Ryan.
Mum's fine, for God's sake. She's just getting a bit old and frail and forgetful, that's all.
It's more than that.
Look, let's just agree that we all have Mum's best interests at heart, yeah?
Yeah.
What's going on then? Why have you brought us here?
Nina? You go. Well, as you know, we've noticed a change in Mum recently. And it's more than just walking into a room and forgetting why you walked into it. It's stuff like calling me on the phone 10 minutes after she's spoken to me and not remembering, going to the shops and buying a load of stuff she doesn't need.
Well, what are you suggesting?
We think she might have some sort of dementia.
Are you sure it's not just old age? Plus, Mum's always been a bit ditzy.
No, it's more than that. The other day when she went to the shop, she left the front door wide open. She's not safe living on her own anymore.
Well, has anyone discussed this with her?
No, not yet. We thought we should sit her down together as a family and reassure her. Let her know that we're there for her and that she'll be okay.
Once we've broken the ice and brought her up, but then the next thing will be to get her assessed. So
She's
that we know
not-
for sure.
She's not going to do that. She's stubborn as hell.
Well, we'll
I
make
know
her.
she won't.
We'll make her.
Well, maybe not make her, but we'll just tell her how worried we all are, and then hopefully she'll agree that things just aren't quite right.
You haven't said much. What do you make of all this?
Look, I'm sorry. I just find this entire thing really difficult. I mean, the signs, they've been there for a while and we've just chosen to ignore them. What I really feel terrible about is the fact that she's been struggling all along and putting herself at risk. And we've been sitting here joking about it, calling her ditzy, scatty. I'm just trying to find this whole thing so difficult.
Well, we can get her tested if you want, but I'm not convinced there's actually anything wrong with her. I better be off.
Do you know what? If you've actually bothered to spend more than, 1 day with her in the past 6 months, maybe you'd realise what we're talking about.
Sam!
No, I'm sorry. You make zero effort with her, with any of us. Now, you clearly don't give a shit that Mum might be ill.
I'm not listening to this bollocks. I do have a life outside of this family, you know.
So do we!
That went well.
Prick.